Hey everybody, happy Friday night. Välkommen tillbaka. Tack för sist. The last couple of nights that I've done videos have been kind of heavy. And I appreciate the engagement and the comments and all of that, but I'm like, I need something a little bit lighter tonight. And I'm sitting here in my hotel room. I'm just playing some online poker and kind of watching TV. I'm going between Two and a Half Men and Dumb and Dumber. But there was a scene came on in Dumb and Dumber where, if you've seen that movie, you know this scene where the motorcycle cop pulls them over. And he had this line. Let me see if I can get this right. Because, Jim Carrey was filling all the beer bottles with pee. And so the cop thought they were drinking. And Jeff Daniels was, saying, oh, no, it's all good. We're not drinking, blah, blah, blah. He said, what did he call him? You pumpkin pie haircutted freak. Or I think that's it. Pumpkin pie haircutted freak. I think that's it. And it just made me laugh. I'm sitting in my hotel room by myself and I'm just laughing my ass off. And I started thinking about how laughter is such an amazing thing. We're a very divided country. I just heard a survey today about all these different countries, like 100 countries, and what you think of your fellow citizens. And in the United States, I think it was 53% thinks that their fellow citizens are evil. In Canada, just for an example, 92% thought their fellow citizens were good people. I am going to fall on the side of good people. I think most people are good people. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. That makes me really sad that more than half of Americans think that their fellow citizens are bad people. First of all, this is the greatest country that's ever existed. I'll say that unapologetically. And if you want to slam on me for it, go ahead. I don't care. I will defend it forever. There's a reason that millions of people are trying to get into this country. Legally, illegally, whatever. There's a reason people are trying to get here. And it's because it's a great country. There's a reason hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are trying to leave a whole bunch of countries in this world. And the government of those countries are trying to keep them in. Because they're horrible countries. They're horrible people. Not horrible people, horrible governments. And when I hear about America haters, which I hear about every day, it makes me so sad. It's mostly young people that just do not have a clue. You just don't have enough life experience to realize, yeah, we got our flaws. But this is a great country, and I wish more people would appreciate it. Anyway, I was thinking about how laughter is such a great thing. And it got me thinking back on this story. My wife actually reminded me of this. We were driving up to Canada from Utah, and I can't remember how many kids we had at the time. This is many, many years ago. So we had at least two, because we had two when we met. But I think we had three. We might have even had all four. But we had a buddy of mine, Mike, who was, I can't even remember the reason he was in Utah, and he grew up in Alberta too, and we were going up to Canada, and he hitched a ride with us. And turns out we were all just big Monty Python fans. And we started talking about our love of Monty Python. If you know the movies and you know kind of the whole gig with Monty Python. It was such a fun time. Mostly in the 70s. That was their heyday. John Cleese and the whole band, The Holy Grail, Life of Brian. What was the other big one? I already said Search for the Holy Grail, Monty Python. Oh, The Meaning of Life. And so it turned out we just were driving up there and we were quoting this movie, all the movies, and not just the movies. If you're old enough, you remember the TV show Monty Python and the Flying Circus. And we were just quoting over and over and over. Excuse me. And Mike knew these movies by heart. I thought I knew Monty Python. He was quoting them just nonstop the whole way up. And we were laughing our asses off the whole way up. And I don't know why I thought about that, but it got me thinking, if we could just laugh together, if we could just forget about our political differences, our religious differences, if we could just laugh, just like tonight I was watching Dumb and Dumber. I already said that, about the pumpkin pie haircutted freak. That line makes me laugh every time. I think we could get along a lot better if we just decided, can we just take the good things? Can we just share the good things and kind of push the other crap off to the side? I don't know if we can. There are so many people that are so angry, and I do not get it, because it was not like this. I've said this many times, but it was not like this 30, 40 years ago. People were not so divided. People hung out together and laughed and had a good time. And I think if we could get back to that, if we could just share some laughter together, maybe things could get better. But maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm a sap for thinking that. But, going back to that survey of people hating their fellow Americans or thinking they're evil, I do not think that. I do not believe that. I think most people are good people. I have traveled all over this country now for 40 years, and I've run into every type of person there is in this world. And I have not come across very many bad people. And I think that's what's missing in society, is giving people the benefit of the doubt and giving people the benefit that they're good people. And comedy and laughter and just cutting loose and just having fun is a big part of that. Or it could be a big part of that. Like I said, maybe I'm just naive. But that is how I think of things. And I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Like I said, this video is not deep. It's very meandering, and I don't know. It makes me sad to think that the greatest country in the world is this divided. But, it's part of the reason I've kind of backed off of politics and just decided to kind of live my life, enjoy my friends, enjoy my family, and not worry about this kind of crap, because I will never convince somebody. It blows my mind to think that there are young people in this country that think this country is evil. I mentioned this the other night in a video. This young woman, like 21, 22 years old, chanting death to America. A woman that was raised born and raised in America. I mean, that's awful. Because the countries that do chant that, they throw gay people off of buildings. They treat women like slaves. I mean, I don't want to get too deep. I really don't want to go down this path. Probably shouldn't have even said that, but here you have the opportunity to be who you want to be. And it doesn't matter who you love, what you look like, what color you are. None of that matters in this country. You can be who you want to be. And I'm a big fan of Martin Luther King Jr. And okay, I guess this video got a little deeper than I intended it to be, but I want a colorblind society too, just like he did. What did he say? I dream of the day when we judge a person by their character, not by the color of their skin. Amen, man. And I feel like we're going away from that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did turn this video kind of deeper, but I still believe that if we could just laugh more together, have more fun together, and not look at each other as enemies, that maybe we could get back to a place where we can be the great country that we can be. I firmly believe that most people are good people. I don't care what their political or religious beliefs are. I think most people are good people. And that's from decades of traveling all over this country and meeting every stripe of person there is. I rarely come across a person where I'm like, oh, that's just a bad, evil person. It happens. Every once in a while I do. But it's, I don't know, 98 out of 100 are good people. So I don't even know what the point of this video was. I just, I wanted to do a video and just talk a little bit about that. And so leave your comments and I will happily read them and I will try to respond to them. I hope you have a great night. I hope you treat everybody with respect. I hope you look at your fellow Americans as good people, not bad people. Peace. Love.